It costs $250 to play Tiger's course in Branson, Missouri. It costs right around $150 to play Wolf Dancer in Austin, Texas. Both incredible golf courses. In order to play Creekmore, which is a great course, it's also a great course for a Monday qualifier, 18 holes, I am about to pay $450. Bye-bye, $450. And goodbye, $450. It's becoming concerningly easy for me to spend this much money on entry fees, and it honestly kind of makes me worry about my spending habits if I should ever continue on from the life of pro golf. Because yesterday, as I was just, putting and chipping, I spent $900 on another entry fee, and it looked a lot like this. I'm gonna have problems if I ever end up stopping with my professional golf career. Hi guys, welcome back to the tour. Little recap, my last few days. Sorry if I had to make this quick, I'm pretty tired. Been a long few days. I drove from Salina to Kansas City on Friday morning, gave 3 lessons in the morning, and then went out and played Wolf Creek. Got my ass kicked by Wolf Creek. My swing sucked really bad. I think I shot like 84 or 85 or a million. And then I went to Creekmore and it was still very bad. So I was kind of panicking because in the next 20 days I have 4 professional events to play in, and my golf swing was in shambles. So on Saturday I played 18 holes at Creekmore, and then I went back to my home course, Shawnee Golf Country Club, played another 18 holes, and felt like I figured something out. Then the next day was Mother's Day. Had a good morning with the fam. Got breakfast with my mom. We watched some TV show. Then at like 2 or 3 o'clock, I went out and played 9 holes at Creekmore. Felt really good about my golf swing, but knew it's still not really there. Started off well today. Today was the U.S. Open local qualifier. Started off pretty good. And then, I was even through 6 holes. And then hit what one might call a hosel rocket. Caught the ferrule, hit one right, left the face open, and ended up making a double there. And then on the very next hole, had a course management disaster. Lost a ball 1 foot off the cart path. Lost another ball. Actually didn't lose it. I found it. I hit it out of bounds. And then just kind of hacked it up the rough onto the green. Made a 9. So that round was pretty much over at that point. But finished up on the 18th hole, just adding insult to injury after kind of battling back a little bit. I was, after being 7 over on holes 7 and 8, I still had a chance to break 80 on the 18th hole and had another lost ball. So not my best day. But the golf swing is trending in the right direction. After that round, I went and played Iron Horse with one of my friends from Salina and his family and his family's friends, and played 10 holes with them, made 6 birdies, feel really good about the golf swing. Then I got back in the car, drove another 3 hours and 45 minutes to where I am in Oklahoma. I'm going to go inside and get some sleep because I got to be back up at 5:30 again tomorrow morning to leave here at 6 a.m. to drive another 2 hours to Shawnee, Oklahoma for the Pro-Am for the Grand Casino Open at 9 a.m. So much golf. So much golf. So much golf. So much driving. And this is the life I want. This is the life I want. I want to be a professional golfer. I want this grind. But boy, am I getting tired. Today's Pro-Am will be fun. It's supposed to be 50 degrees, raining all day. And Pro-Ams typically take right around 5-ish hours. Let's hope it goes a little quicker. I'm not trying to be in cold rain for 5.5 hours. Before we get into the practice round, I just wanted to give a big shout out to my host family for this event. This was the Moody household. Shout out to Michael Moody, old friend from college, old classmate, also a patron, believe it or not. And his family was gracious enough to let me stay there, and I'm really appreciative. This house is beautiful, and they were awesome hosts, so thank you guys.
What do we have here? Longest drive.
There's my ball in the fairway, ahead of this. What do I win? Do I get my entry fee back? So I know I'm probably going to get quite a few questions about this. What is my process during a practice round? This course is pretty scoreable. It's very scoreable. So what I do here is I'll hit tee shots out there. Really, the tee shots are very straightforward. It's just hit driver. If there's a hazard, blocking driver, hit something less. And then with the greens, I'm going to each pin, and I'll show you my book here. What I'm doing is I'm going onto the green and I'm marking each pin. As you can see, I've marked a W here for red, if this would focus. I'll mark a W for the white pin, that's going to be day 2, and the red is day 1. And then I'll hit putts around the green, and I'll basically just draw the line. And if I notice something about the speed, I'll write that down too. Like right here, I wrote flat because I thought this putt was uphill and I blew it like 8 feet by. So I'll know that when I hit that putt, and if I end up having it in the tournament. Another thing I do, pretty much every shot I hit, and God, this thing will not focus. This is so bad. Anyway, another thing I do is you can't really read it here because this won't focus. But I'll write 8-iron. I'll do the wind direction, wind speed, and the temperature. This one was an 8-iron playing like 192 with the direction, and the temperature doesn't really matter because it's adjusted anyway. But I do write it down just in case I need that information in the future. These are all good yardages to go back on because, you know, like I've said in the past, the yardages you play are going to change dramatically based on where you're playing, elevation, barometric pressure, how windy is it, how rainy is it, how cold is it, all that kind of stuff comes into play. So I try to get as much data as I can written down. Even if I don't go back and look at it, writing it down helps me remember it for the future. I'll be honest, guys, I completely forgot to record a recap after that last tournament. But I can tell you that I do remember the main sentiment I had after that tournament round was over. I gotta get better, was the thought. There was no, if I can just figure this out, if I can just figure that out, if I can just make a couple more putts, it was no, I gotta get better. The golf is not sharp. The golf was not focused. I didn't have a shot shape. I didn't have a swing thought. I didn't have anything that I could rely on to get myself through rounds. So the next couple days after that event, I had 3 days after missing the cut in Shawnee to get ready for the Monday qualifier in Kansas City, and it was, let's get better at golf. Let's get a swing thought and let's hammer it. Let's get some putts to fall in the hole. Let's improve the short game. Let's improve our distance control. Everything's got to get better. So that was it. That was the sentiment. Let's get better. I'll see you guys next week. Hey, Finn, buddy, can you do me a favor? Can you tell my subscribers that if they want some personalized help with their golf game, to head over to calendly.com/BenHattonGolf and book themselves a pointers session? Just send me some swing videos and I'll take a look at them and tell you what you need to do to get better. Can you tell them that, please? Can you tell them? No? Okay. Could you tell them to go over to bhg.golf for updates on my, for links to leaderboards, Trunk Slammers Collective merch, stuff like that? Trunk Slammers Collective merch, you can get a shirt like that or that. Can you tell them that? Okay. You can just go back to taking a nap then, I guess.